Hi there, it's Dora Graham here, Avon Sales Leader, and in this training I'll be going through Avon returns and adjustments and products that are not in your box. So this is how your picking slip will look when you receive your items in your box. The checker at the top will put the date and the signature. This will have markings all over it, and you use the reason and adjustment codes on the right hand side for any returns. Let's take a breakdown of this and explain to you how it works. So when you receive your box and there's something missing in your box, for example, they forgot to put a product in, you will do a NIB credit, which means not in box claim. So this is a photo of the piece of the picking slip as before. So you'll locate the product that's missing. You'll put in the RNA, which is return and adjustment quantity. You'll put how many are missing. So let's say for this example, there's 2 missing. Then you'll do the return and adjustment code. You'll put the code in. If it's a not in box, the code is always number 22. You can look on the reasons. So 22 is product not in box. So you'll put that code in the next column. Then you'll put in the value. Now this value over here is the value that you pay Avon, not what your clients pay you and not what's in the actual brochure. So it's after your commission. You'll put in that rand value. Then you'll put in your excuse me, your name. You'll sign it and put the date in, and then at the bottom there's a tear off slip. So you'll put in your name, the date, the total of the return value, and you'll sign it. This tear off piece you can keep, so you remember how much your return was and on what invoice. So Avon only requires the signature of the account holder submitting the claim. You can use a scanner to scan these documents. You can use CAM scanner, which is a good scanner and very successful. If all the scanned copies are received in order, the credit will be passed within 48 hours of being submitted. An automated email will be sent through to the account holder, which is yourself, providing a reference number for your credit as soon as the email is received by Avon. So just to summarize, in number 1, you'll identify the product that wasn't received. Number 2, you'll put in the quantity. Number 3, you'll put in the code. Number 4, you'll put in the value. Number 5, you'll sign, put in your name. Number 6, you'll sign. And then A to D, you'll tear off and keep that for yourself. Then you'll submit the picking slip as well as a copy of your ID to nib.credits@avon.com and then CC me in. Then what you've got to do is you've got to call Avon and ask them to put those items that were missing on back order for you at the same price. So you'll just give them a call and tell them to put that item. Then they'll credit your account with the amount that was due, that was owed by Avon, and they'll put the other item on back order for you so that you receive it with your next orders. Let's go to the next page to follow the process on how to return your products to Avon. So Avon uses Paxi. All representatives will be able to return products directly to Avon without having to go via the sales leader or area manager. This solution is aimed to empower you to have the returns process faster and a credit passed faster on your Avon account or much sooner. So you'll just look at the return product. Say, for example, your client doesn't want to pay you, so you'll do a return, or you found out that the product wasn't the same color as what it looked like in the brochure, then you can do a return. So you just got to look at the RNA codes as to why you would do a return, and if it is sufficient, then you can return it back to Avon. So what you'll do is you'll get a Paxi token that is on the picking slip, that front page that I showed you now that comes in your box. There will be a token at the bottom there. It's a 13-digit token. It starts with the letter T. So you take that picking slip with your ID. You fill in the picking slip as you would previously, and you take your cell phone with you that's been registered with Avon. You've got to find your Paxi points. You can go to paxi.co.za Paxi points to find out which location is the closest to you. You then buy a bag from Paxi for R5, and you put your products in the bag. You complete the picking slip and you put the picking slip inside the bag and you give it to the cashier. The cashier will then put a sticker on it and fill in your details, and then they'll provide you a return. You've got to keep your token, and then they'll provide you with a reference number on SMS that you'll get after you've dropped it off. So in order to track it, you tap on the link that's provided on the SMS from Paxi. Alternatively, you can also contact the contact center and provide them with the token number and the reference given by Paxi on your SMS, as well as your ID or your cell phone number. Your account will be credited provided that all is in order within 10 working days, business working days. Once a return has been processed and a credit passed on your account, a 20 Rand return fee will be charged on your Avon account. So the total, including the bag that you bought from Pep, will cost 25 Rand to do a return. Key information to note. Only return bags ordered through Paxi are allowed for Paxi returns. Don't return Avon boxes or any other packaging. Don't use any other packaging to do the return, only from Paxi. Don't forget to enclose your filled and signed picking slip in the return bag before dropping it off. Do not forget to take your ID with when dropping off your return. Do not return products later than 45 days after the invoice date, and not the 90 days as it usually was. Paxi returns are only available in South Africa. The usual returns process must be followed for non-SA countries. Do not throw away the token that you got on your picking slip or delete the SMS before the account has been credited. So pre-order your return bags. You can go to Pep and go and buy a bag and keep it handy so that when you do need to do a return, you can do it at home. If you have a held order that needs to be released after dropping off the Paxi return, send a copy of the picking slip to credit control before enclosing it in the returns bag. Ensure that the ID of the account holder is scanned at PEP so that credit control can link your account number to the return. So just a note on that as well. I lost my train of thought now. So yeah, keep the bag at home with you. Then you can fill it in, put all your stuff in the bag, make sure that it's ready, and then just pop by Pep and drop it off. So just a note, when you're returning liquid items, put a protective layer of cushioning inside the return packaging, either newspaper or paper or bubble wrap, before placing the liquid items in the product so it doesn't get damaged on the way back to Avon. Pack your return bags at home, not at the Pep store. It will shorten the process. Proper packaging can ensure that your return product shipments arrive safely. Now, if you have a damaged product, say now you received your order and the product is damaged or the bottle is broken or whatever the case may be, there's a different returns process for that. You're going to email saconsumercomplaints@avon.com and you're going to CC me in. In the subject, you're going to put damaged product with your Avon account number. In the body of the email, you're going to explain the problem. You're going to attach the picking slip. You're going to make sure that it's got your account number on it, your telephone number, and a pickup address where they can pick up the damaged product. They'll then contact you to come and collect the return. Then you call Avon to place another order on bag items, so it would work the same as the not in box product. So call Avon, tell them the product was damaged, you need another product that must add it to your next order. Important things to keep in mind. A credit will not be passed for the following reasons. The products returned are later than 45 days from the date of the invoice. Returns of sales aids, brochures, and incentive products you cannot return. So you can't return brochures, you can't return samples, you can't return incentives that have been given to you for free. Products are returned with an incomplete picking slip form, so you've got to make sure that your picking slip is filled in correctly. Incomplete forms include return products not received, so if you don't put your product in the box, you return the picking slip, the return picking slip is not in the box either, or in your packet, There's missing names or signatures that are not on there, so you're going to make sure to put your name and signature on those forms. And then the reason and adjustment code are not specified. Just make sure that you put those codes on the forms. And that's how you do returns. Thank you for watching and good luck in your Avon business. Don't forget to like and subscribe to stay up to date with all the Avon training.